Is that?
That's its core, with the Crown Prince in it. I'll clear a path. You focus on rescuing him. Got it!
That reminds me of Spirit of Loa.
I'm fine. It barely scratched me. You keep going. You're the only one who can save him now, so don't you dare look back! Right!
8 leaves, 1 blade, 7th form. Enlightened domination!
We saved the disco ball.
Rean!
He's exhausted, but his life doesn't appear to be in any danger.
Yeah, he's lost a lot of mana, but nothing that would prove fatal. He'll be alright with some rest. Oh, thank goodness.
That's a relief.
That's our mission complete. We recovered the other one of this nation's greatest treasures.
This can't be.
I can't believe how wrong this has gone. I can't imagine the Grandmaster is going to be very pleased with me when I get back.
The Grandmaster?
That's Ouroboros' leader, right?
The very same. The only absolute figure to we Anguis. The supreme existence carrying out the Orpheus final plan, who will guide the souls of all.
The souls of all?
I don't get it. So that's
why you broke the taboo and left 7 years ago. That's right. I became a guide for the second part of the Grandmaster's plan, known as the Phantasmal Blaze Plan. A plan to use the Hollow Phantasm in Crossbell to awaken the blaze in the Empire.
See, that's the bit that intrigues me.
Regardless, thanks to you and Crow, I was able to advance it. Crow?
What?
I can't sense any mana from inside.
And that vast hole.
That must be from where he was pierced during the battle.
No!
Crow?
Oh no.
This isn't happening.
Oh heal you right away. Help me, Celine. I'm on it.
Luxurium Securi Eum.
Man, same place I shot Osborne, too. Karma's a bitch, huh?
Crow, you don't have to talk.
Sorry, Rean. Looks like I won't be able to keep that promise after all. Till Angelica and George are gonna have to.
It's okay. It doesn't matter right now.
We need to stop the blood.
It's hopeless, isn't it?
I'm afraid so. He's been pierced through the heart. Even our witchcraft won't be enough. The most I can do is make it as painless as possible.
It's not working.
Thanks, Emma. And you, Kitty. At least this way, I can say my goodbyes.
Crow? No.
No, don't talk like that.
I swear, you're such a spoiled kid sometimes. Elliot, that concert was really fun. Keep on loving music. As much as I loved yours. Elisa, try and get along with your mom, alright? You've got your differences, but at least she's still alive to talk to you.
Okay. Okay.
Machias, Eustace, stay good rivals for one another, okay? The Empire might change with the times, but you two should always be the same.
Of course we will.
I refuse to accept him as a friend, but I'll accept him as a worthy rival. Laura, Fee, Gaius, Milliam, a lot's happened this past year, but I really enjoyed getting to know you. So, thanks.
We should be the ones thanking you.
It's been fun for me, too.
You've been a wonderful classmate and comrade. Thank you for everything.
I know I'm an Ironblood, but it was real fun for me, too.
Sarah, thanks for everything. These last 2 years. And Vita. A lot's happened between us. But I'm glad I had you there.
You were as much of a model student as I was a model teacher. But still.
I should be the one thanking you.
Hey now. What's with the long faces?
What?
You're all going to be in for some tough times ahead. I can't go any farther now. But you can. So keep going forward. Relentlessly. Without looking back. As long as you do, I'm sure.
No.
This can't be happening.
That fool.
Students aren't supposed to have to die before their instructors.
Spare me the sentimental drivel.
Oh, you still here?
Damn it all! How could I lose the Azure Chevalier at a time like this? Why must I be surrounded by nothing but disappointments? And that goes for you too, witch, and your useless society.
How dare you!
What do you think you're doing?
I gave him my favor, and this is how he chooses to repay me? By standing in the way of my ambition? I should never have wasted my time on that waif from a fallen country to begin with.
You utter scum.
Please, don't speak of him that way.
You're terrible.
Duke Cayenne, you will unhand him. If you continue this shameful behavior a moment longer, then I will be forced to respond in kind.
Your part in this is over, witch.
Vita!
Grianos?
Rufus?
Grianos is just fucking dead.
What's he doing here?
Oh, of course! I still have you! Thank goodness you're here, Rufus! You did come to help me, didn't you?
As a commoner might put it, in your dreams.
What?
Target in sight.
What are you?
Target restrained.
What's going on?
What's she doing?
Well done. You've behaved disgracefully toward the Imperial family and brought a calamity upon the innocent people of the capital. We may both fly the banner of the Noble Alliance, but I'm afraid I can't turn a blind eye to your misdeeds any longer. As the Alliance's Chief of Staff and a citizen of Erebonia, I hereby place the two of you under arrest.
No.
I see. It all makes sense now. I thought something was amiss about you from the very beginning. I just couldn't work out where you had gotten that girl from the Black Workshop. But it seems that all this time, you were just waiting for your chance, weren't you?
Why, whatever do you mean?
Vita?
None of this is making any sense.
It's making so much sense to me.
Oh, I get it now.
Milliam?
What do you get? Oh boy, I feel really stupid now. I can't believe it took me this long to figure out. You're one too, right?
Yeah, it sure looks that way.
Thank you for rescuing His Highness.
Yeah, sounds like things were a real mess in here.
Captain Claire? Captain Arundel?
Wait, then...
Now I get it.
It can't be. All this time, you were an Ironblood?
The group's primary member, in fact. Though that secret was, until very recently, kept between myself and His Excellency the Chancellor. The others knew there was a primary member, but were never told who it was.
Pretty much what he said. You should have seen my face when I found out earlier.
Wow, even you couldn't figure it out?
That's actually intriguing that Lexa couldn't figure that out.
What is the meaning of all this? The successor to one of the four great houses is the former Chancellor's protege? Why? Your high position in the Noble Alliance was secured. It was only a matter of time before you became the next Duke Albarea. Why reveal this now? What could you possibly have to gain from professing your allegiance to a dead man?
He would gain nothing, which is why it's rather fortunate I'm very much alive.
No.
No way.
Impossible.
Chancellor Gilliath Osborne.
Gramps?
I'm pleased to see you again, Milliam. Greetings to you as well, Class 7, and to your esteemed instructor, and to you, Your Grace.
You! How are you still alive?
How indeed. Perhaps the years have dimmed your eyesight, or perhaps I had a body double. Whatever the truth may be, I think that's the least of your worries right now. All you need to know is that our loyal ally, Rufus Alborea, will be bringing the situation in Erebonia under control. And he'll do so with minimal conflict, while ensuring that the Noble Alliance's power is deeply diminished. That was the task I entrusted to him, and in that he shall not fail me.
As ever, it's an honor to serve you, Your Excellency.
This is a dream. This has to be a dream.
As obsessed as Crow was with making it happen, I had a feeling all along you weren't really dead.
Did you really now?
You made it quite clear that you were someone not to be underestimated. Back when we were working with you regarding the situation in Liberl.
I'm afraid I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
There was a situation in Liberl? I don't know what you mean.
I'm amazed you can say that with a straight face.
You're referring to those steam tanks and dealing with the aftermath of the Hommel incident, I take it?
But I could never have predicted you would have taken a branch of the 13 factories under your control. What exactly do you plan to do?
Is that not obvious? I'm taking over that phantasmal blaze plan of yours. And my first order of business will be sorting out the mess you left in Crossbell. I'll allow you to leave this time, witch. Slink back to your master and the rest of that brood of serpents and tell them, if they even think of trying to stand in my way, I'll crush them beneath my heel.
Vita? Wait!
I'm sorry you had to see me like that. Give my regards to the Elder. And I'm sorry for the trouble I've caused you all. Please, take good care of Crow for me.
You...
Vita. She could have at least given us a chance to speak as well.
You've all done excellent work. Icy Maiden, White Rabbit, Scarecrow, and you, Jade Rook.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I'm overjoyed to see that you're alive.
Can't say I honestly thought you were dead in the first place.
Well, if anyone could survive being shot through the chest, it'd be you, so I did wonder.
I don't imagine you intend to reveal your secret to cheating death, do you?
And rob you of such a splendid conundrum to puzzle over.
I do enjoy these splendid conundrums.
This castle will return to its original form within a few hours, but our work is far from over. I'll be giving all of you new assignments. As always, I expect only the best from each of you.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Man, things are about to get busy.
I wonder what I should do.
Rufus, I want the situation here resolved within the week. As soon as you have things under control, move forward with the occupation of Crossbell.
What?
With pleasure, Your Excellency.
I'm not trying to tell you the Chancellor was evil or anything. Still, there's no denying that he managed to outwit my grandfather. I'd say it's fairly normal for a student to want to avenge his master's defeat, wouldn't you? Man, same place I shot Osborne too. Karma's a bitch, huh?
Here we go.
Rean, don't.
That's really not a good idea!
Why? Why are you still alive? Crow shot you! You're supposed to be dead! But in the end, he couldn't avenge his grandfather. He didn't get revenge on you. Was everything he did, was his whole life for nothing?
Rean. Rean.
That's enough. Just as you have your reasons that guide your actions, so too does His Excellency. And I believe you factor into those reasons more than you might think.
What?
Rean, I pray you grow up strong and healthy. Oh, Adios, if you're listening, hear me now. Please allow this child... I see you finally remembered the truth. I'm glad to finally see you again, my son. You've grown into a fine young man. Indeed, the Empire will soon know of the Ashen Chevalier, the hero whose brave deeds allowed us to reclaim the capital. And who better to assist me than a national hero?
Well, it's future me again. Because it's very much that case of like, stuff has happened since I finished this. Like, it's only been like a week, but stuff has happened. But I absolutely love Osborne, by the way. His cunning, his planning, it's just, I love him so much as a character. Despise him within the story, obviously. But, Crow there. See, that's a thing that's definitely more impact this time. All because of the bonding and going back through and learning more about the characters in certain regards. It's definitely had an impact. The Lino flowers. Oh dear. But yeah, that is where we're finishing for now with Cold Steel 2. And I originally recorded this bit being like, well, who knows when Azure will come out. It's like they're getting towards the end of their second editing pass with Geofront there. And then I think it was yesterday from our point of view, or the day before that. I think it was yesterday. They finished their second editing pass, which means potentially it's very, very close until Azure comes out. So that's a change in where I thought things were and stuff like that. It's completely fine. I was always ready for it to drop whenever, so it should be soon when we get to Azure. But what we're going to be doing is very much jumping into Ys 9 very, very soon. Especially opening it very, very, very soon. But what we're going to be doing from here on out is like, there's a few more bonding things I want to go back. The Sarah scene I wanted to get, see if it changed with like the Fee scene during the Infernal Castle. It's like, it's only a few lines here and there, basically her going like, oh yeah, she's right. It's like, that's not worth putting out a video to just see Sarah going like, yep, you are correct. Like, oh. It's not really insightful or anything. There's nothing more there. It's just, what's the point? But the bonding, like, no, I feel that's important. There is a headpat during it. And what I'm going to do is release the sort of like girls from Class 7 and Alphin. And then another video which is going to be the boys from Class 7, Sarah, Toa, and if you went alone to the dorms. That's the plan there. So it'll make sense once those videos come out. But it is like, yeah, we're going to be stopped playing Trails for a little while. Which is just very, very strange. But thoughts on Cold Steel 2 at this point? It's very much like, well, the game's not finished for me again on my second time through, but I still will say there is actually an actual definite downside to this game that is worth mentioning, still worth mentioning. There is a problem. There's no way around it. It is a problem. It's, if you play it on a PlayStation 4 Pro, it's not optimized very well. And it causes a lot of FPS drops compared to a normal PS4. And that's an issue. There's literally no way around that. As much as I love the game, it's like, nope, that's an issue. You can't avoid that. That's a problem. They should patch it. I know it would cost money and all that type of stuff, but as a consumer, that's still a problem. It's still a problem. Jukayan there. Oh dear, oh dear. I wish we had more with Jukayan, to be honest. There's actually like some characters in this where I'm like, I wish we had more time with you. There's so much about this series where I'm just very much like, I wish we had more time with this, I wish we had more time with that. Just so many moments where I'm like, I just want to spend more time here, please. Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, the plan very much like, we'll do Ys 9. Whenever Azure drops from Geofront, we'll get on it straight away. That's the best way of putting it, straight away. I'll be jumping for joy on that day, let's put it like that. And then, after we've done that, we'll go back through the end here to Cold Steel 2, because it's after Azure, so, you know. We'll learn about the Azure tree and all that type of stuff. Yeah, anyway. So we're going to do that. And then we'll quickly go through Cold Steel 3. No NPCs, because we've done that before already on the channel. Then we'll get to Cold Steel 4. For those who keep asking, even though I keep saying what we're going to be doing. It's very strange. So, are you going to be playing Cold Steel 4? It's like, I've said 62 billion times at this point what the plan is. The plan's there. Everyone knows it. Why don't you know it? Like, it's usually in parts where I've said what the plan is. Like, yeah, but you plan on playing Cold Steel 4? It's like, did you not listen to what I said? Did you not listen at all to what I said? Very, very odd. Very, very odd. I'm going to make that the thumbnail. Not that. Otherwise, you know, it's just a fist. Be very confusing. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this up to this point. Again, this isn't my final thoughts or anything, because we're not at the end. Simple as that. So, we'll very much be back after Azure with the next chapter in the story of Cold Steel 2, which is Divertisement. There we go. Finale. Forward relentlessly. All done. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next part. Ta-ta for now.